Hey everyone, I'm Doc and this is Bacon and this is our rewatch of The Lord of the Rings, and it is as much torture for him as it is for me. Okay, trouble is on the horizon indeed, in more ways than one, not just for Frodo, but for all of us, the viewer. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up right where we left off last time. We're at minute 32:15 and pressing play now. So here we're suddenly overlooking a tower in Mordor. That's very abrupt, right? And while it's kind of a cool shot, it's just like, what are we seeing? Mordor, and here are the writers. Just there you go. And there's Gandalf writing and looking at Mordor. And so I'm going to stop there because, like I mentioned last time, the last episode, last bit, when Bilbo makes his final departure and Frodo finds the ring in the way they did it. That was really the last moment when I felt like we were in good hands, that we were on a journey together that was going to be magnificent. And this is the moment when things start to fall off. Obviously, at the time, it wasn't immediately like, oh my God, what is he doing? But in hindsight, this is the moment when things start to break down. And so what just happened, right? We went from the Shire, that's like, and all of a sudden we're just like, it's opening up this, like, all this epic that was hinted at in the opening montage, and it's just like, okay, we're seeing Mordor, now we're seeing Gondor, and like, what's happening? Like, as a viewer who doesn't know what's going on, it's just like, how are we supposed to interpret that? And is this the best way to introduce the writers? Is this the best way to introduce Sauron? Is this the best way to transition from that moment when Frodo's given the ring to now he's under attack by the writers? My answer is no. I don't think that was the best way. I don't think that this was handled at all elegantly. It was very lazy storytelling. And I'll go back to what I said earlier during the montage, the opening montage. We don't need to see the big evil right away. And we don't need to be told exactly what the ring is right away. We can be led to that, right? And this journey of Frodo going to Elrond and the council and going through these dangers and thinking, oh, this is my adventure, and once I'm done, I'm going to be done. That could be a very narrow perspective, and then it opens up to something much bigger when he gets there. Opening it up like this and with the opening montage, just to me doesn't make any sense. So I have a real problem with that. And just specifically about the writers, oh my God, I have a lot to say about the writers, and we're going to get to that in the next few episodes. But it's just like, why are we introducing them that, like opening these giant doors and these writers come out? It's just like, it's just such bad, I'm not going to say filmmaking because it looked good, pretty good. It just was like, it's bad storytelling. Why are we introducing these important, significant, very cool villains in this kind of hokey way? Anyway, I could go on and on, but I think this is going to be a short episode. Just like I, had to stop in that short section just to kind of, So we could take this moment and just wonder how we just went from the Shire all the way to, here is the whole conflict at a global scale. You have no idea what's going on, but, try to make sense of it. I don't know. It just is lousy. So with that, we'll end this episode, and thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time.